It's about desirability and it's about what you prefer in a person.
Okay, so what exactly does it mean for a man to be poor? And what
It means he doesn't
does
have
that,
money.
Exactly, we're coming there.
Yes.
And what actual effect, very negative effect, does that have on the relationship that is making it to say that they should run for the people that didn't have money?
Well, when we look at domestic violence statistics, not just in Nigeria, but globally, and we zoom into poorer neighborhoods, that's where we see a higher rate of domestic violence. And that usually boils down to the fact that when a man is stressed out, the first person he takes that stress out on, if he's married or partnered, is usually the woman. In fact, back in, I believe it was 2019, during the World Cup, the Telegraph newspaper in the UK released an article stating that during England World Cup matches, domestic violence statistics increased by 41%. So that means that when the men go to watch a football game and their preferred team loses, they take out that anger physically and violently on their wives.
Because they're poor?
Well, usually that attitude is something that's commonly seen amongst the working class people. So you can consider them poor, you can consider them working class. But the point I'm making is that poverty is bigger than just vanity and discussing Lamborghinis, fast cars, chains and diamonds. It's about a woman's well-being, quality of life. It also boils down to the fact that, let's say you get pregnant by a man who's poor. That means you have less or even no access to maternal health care. And when you observe the unfortunate statistics about maternal mortality rates globally, the solution still boils down, unfortunately, to women, especially Black women, partnering wisely and making sure that if we are having babies with men, we're having babies with men who can afford us the best possible healthcare. Because if you are opting for the route of pregnancy,
why can't you? Don't women work?
So please let
Do
us
women
know.
work?
Well, to answer your questions, guys, and if you're going to be a gentleman in this conversation, the first thing to do is let me finish my point like I've let you finish your point. Thank you. So what I was saying was, the pregnancy itself is not 50-50, right? The woman carries the whole child. She's the one who bears the risk of losing her life. The man's life doesn't really change after he has a child. He doesn't actually face the risk of death during childbirth. I mean, I've personally not met a man who's died during childbirth because it's the woman that's doing that. So I believe that for a person who is risking their life, putting their entire future on the line to bring a man's child into the world, the least she deserves is to be taken care of. And that's on her to choose a partner who's fit for that role. It's also on the man to play up to that role and to remain consistent in the role that he has bestowed upon as the honor of being a father.
So you spoke about the poverty, and the poorest people are the ones that, have this domestic violence.